Hello guys, welcome back to another watch along. Today is the first of a double header. It's between Burnley and Brighton, the 3 o'clock kickoff, and then we will go to Man United Everton a bit later on. This game really is a key point for Brighton. I do think obviously a great result against Liverpool and Tottenham, but today I think it's a real benchmark. If Brighton go get the 3 points, then great, and obviously if they do, I've got an apology to make up. It's going to be an interesting game. You can see the teeth floating above my head. But yeah, today does mark the anniversary of the Munich air disaster. So leading up to the United game, I will be sort of doing something towards that. I'm not quite sure what. It's going to happen at Old Trafford, but that's all for later on. This game is a big game for down and bottom. The early result between Arsenal and Villa finished 1-0 Villa, so Arsenal did lose again this week, but you know, you've got to really think about Arsenal overall in general. That game is later on. As I said, you've got a tease flying above my head. The one big change between the Brighton lineup today is that Trossard is on the bench for Brighton. No March, obviously, he looks like he could be out for the rest of the season over that. So get well soon, March. They're just on the league table. There's only 2 points between Brighton and Burnley. Burnley have got a game in hand over Brighton as well. A win today for Brighton, a defeat for Wolves. I'm not sure when they're playing. Could put Brighton in 14th and leading up to that game against Crystal Palace in a few weeks' time. Could really, kickstart Brighton's season towards the top 10, which is one of their main aims. As I said, if Brighton do win today, I will make an apology. But as I said, today's a real benchmark for Brighton about the past couple of weeks. They've got the Brighton team line up on the, but you can see it flying by my likes of Paston grades for Tom Mann and McAllister had to pass the late fitness test, included Sky Sports. As I said, Marshall's out for the rest of the season. I hope he gets better soon. Likes of Stevens on the bench, the ex-Brighton player, I believe that is. It's going to be a really interesting game for both these sides. Burnley's not been the easiest place to go to. The likes of Liverpool and the likes of Liverpool and teams alike have lost up Turf Board this season, so it's going to be an interesting game. Potter's looking for 3 wins on the bounce. Brighton are looking to make it 13 points out of the last 5 games. Brighton were very good against Liverpool. Speaking of Liverpool, I've just shown the highlights now for that game. Brighton were very good. Just won by the 1 goal. Still don't know whether it's an outside or Trossard goal. We never will, but the only down point is for that game that Brighton did lose Solly March to a knee injury, I believe it is, and that's also gone above my head while I'm talking. So, Bazuma has a lot of interest from clubs this season. Matty Bryan, speak about the Villa result. Being on loan from Brighton, the game did take a big deflection for the goal. So, you have got that point of it to it as well. But it's going to be an interesting game, as I've said. Likes of Groves has had a, I wouldn't say speculation as much, but, people spoke about him a lot. Bazoum is in there, who I've said has had a lot of interest over the past few months. It's an interesting storyline coming from Burnley a couple of days ago that they think they're 4 years too late. Just put this on my lap for Stevens. Now, Stevens did have a lot of speculation at Burnley over the past, few years leading up to that window where Brighton sold him. Will we see him today? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously on the bench for Burnley. Brighton team's just coming across. So Sanchez in goal, White, Dunk, Webster for Tomman, late fitness test for Tomman, Groves, Bazuma, Burn, McAllister, another fitness test, Connolly and Mopey. So McAllister's, I'm guessing, sort of came in for March. Connolly's came in for Trossard. As I said, it's a really interesting line-up there for Brighton. Nice to see Welbeck back on the bench for Brighton. Over the past couple of months we haven't seen him. I'm just making sure I've got everything I need in. Yeah, okay, I just need to make sure I got that in. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game from both sides. Possibly, as I said, 13 points for Brighton from the last 5 games. If it does, I'll be as happy as Larry. I'll be back later on for the Man United Everton. Where I believe Liverpool kick off at 5:30 tonight. So I'll be watching that game while I'm off air. Having my dinner, and then I'll be coming back on for the Man United Everton game. A big rivalry that has been over the past few years as well. The likes of Cook, Westwood and Barnes are all in the starting lineup for Burnley. So, you've got all that basically to come as well. Barnes I've met on a few occasions. A good striker he is. Back at the time where Brighton got sold Barnes, a lot of us were questioning, but clubs have to do his big moves, especially now after the pandemic. As I said, I'm hoping to get back in the ground soon, because I really do, miss going round, miss going to games, especially the likes of the MX, where I'm actually a season scaled up in the singing end of the MX, not being able to go there, have a laugh, speak to following fans. I believe if we were allowed in the stand, I believe that Graham Potter would have been gone by the Spurs game. But hopefully it's a turning point in our season. I've said that once or twice already in this stream. Kickoff is fast approach, just 7 minutes away. Turf Moor, ground I've never actually been to myself, but right, so Newcastle Southampton kickoff at 3 o'clock as well. Fulham West Ham 5:30 kickoff. So it'll be Fulham West Ham, the game I'll be watching while I'm off air, getting prepared for the Man United Everton game. So I thought it was Liverpool, but it's not. No, Liverpool's tomorrow. Just remembered. Liverpool play City tomorrow, which is another game I'm covering. A big game that is, no matter which way you're looking at it. The likes of pretty much Liverpool are in the top 5, I think. Brighton's victory stopped them climbing. That's going to be an interesting game. Obviously, City top of the table and looking more than comfortable. Up the top. Be an interesting conversation with the Man United game later, because if Man United win, I believe they go top. Might just be for a few hours or so, but does Man United fans want Liverpool or City to win one of their rivals? Either way, so how far away from kickoff? 5 minutes. The Man United game's obviously an 8 o'clock kickoff as well, so as I said, I'll be back on a bit later for that one. Being interested if we get a Fulham fan in here, because if we get Fulham in here, how tight it is down the bottom. Do you want... Yeah, that'd be an interesting question. Just 2 points off between Burnley and Brighton. Brighton, when they go up to 27th, overtake Wolves. I believe Wolves play tomorrow. Burnley's obviously in the tunnel. No Brighton team allowed in the tunnel due to the pandemic. So I'm guessing Brighton will probably... I think they come on like from above the tunnel to the pitch. So they'll probably come out first and Burnley's team probably follow slightly behind. Andre Mariner, no, there's the Brighton team. So you've got the Burnley team in the tunnel. Brighton team's just slightly to the right hand side of the tunnel. So it's got to be a weird one, this, because at the Amex, both teams are allowed in the tunnel. There's enough space for the 2 metre gap. I have covered a Burnley home game during this pandemic. Burnley team's just come out. I'm interested to see if the Brighton team have already... Turn the camera around. Right, Burnley team's just... No, so Burnley team came out first. Well, I say came out their tunnel. Ahead of Brighton, which I thought Burnley would have done it the other way, to be honest. Mind you, who gets the say between, who comes out first? Obviously, the Premier League start the trial for the concussion subs today. Concussion subs. Now, this is an interesting rule. I might actually make a video on this because it is interesting. If a concussion sub is made, let's say for example Burnley, let's say Burnley make a concussion sub, Brighton then get to make 4 subs. It's a bit of a weird sort of way how they're doing it, but it's an interesting way. It don't give the bigger teams the advantage, if you know what I'm saying. Teams just coming up now. But yeah, it's a very interesting way how they're doing the concussion subs. Just 2 minutes away from kick-off as well. So just showing the Brighton lineup. Sanchez, obviously still the starting lineups above my head. Ben White, Lewis Dunk, Webster at the back. Very interesting article by Ben White. For Tomlin, Groves, Bazuma, Burn. On the, I can't remember what I called it. Alan Connolly, Mpepe, McAllister as a front three. Yeah, it's a pretty much good article on the fact of, I can't remember what they're called. I know it's done by Late TV about Ben White. Can't remember his name either. I think his name might be Jack. Said about Ben White. Basically he has to play as centre back, whereas I put putting him in in all different positions, which I agree with. But I still think he's a better midfielder than attacker. So we're literally at kick-off time. Sean Dyche and Graham Potter, due to respect. Obviously no handshaking. at this present in time. Webster, he had a brilliant game against Liverpool. Over the 90 minutes. It's time for me to get ready. Start the timer. Andre Taylor is the referee for today's game. Brighton's got kick-off. Who could remember this fixture last season where, is it Brighton or Burnley? Obviously both teams to take the knee, I'll be able to tell. It's Brighton, yeah, Brighton's got kick-off. When Bazuma done that goal last season, brilliant goal, kept Brighton up, helped kept Brighton up anyway, but, kick-off's fast approaching. Here we go. It was literally, up on your knee and away we go. So it's between Brighton versus Burnley at Turf Moor. Turf Moor has been one of the places where, as I said, Brighton's had their success last season, but they have had their tough battles at Turf Moor. So it is Burnley versus Brighton. Big game down the bottom. Burnley literally just on the back foot, on the back of their line, just trying to get their feet into the game. Brighton need to play the same way they did against Spurs and Liverpool. Man on, don't give them. Good header that was by Dunk. All the way back to Sanchez. Dunk's obviously had a lot of speculation as well throughout the summer. They just put Brighton's last 4 games up. They have a maximum of 10 points. Brighton get their first touch on the ball, on the ground. Long ball forward. I'm guessing that was Tomkinson stopped Connolly running to the ball. Andre Taylor stopping. Nothing's going to happen there. Connolly will have been through as well. Big kick out, one leg pipe there. Burnley play the long ball up near in Brighton's attacking area. Throw in, I believe, to Burnley. Okay, free kick to Burnley. I don't quite believe they're getting this, but okay. Put into the box by Burnley, get out. Headed into Sanchez's arms. Dunks on the ball in there. Brighton's own penalty box. Long ball play forward, straight to Burnley's possession. Back up the pitch it goes. Brighton playing a bit dangerously there. Sanchez has to kick it out. Nearly closed the kick out by Sanchez there. Long ball up by Burnley. Burn. Bazima. Brighton lose the ball trying to pass it to Bazima. Bazima is down. Looks like he's getting back up. I did the Burnley Chelsea game the other day, and Burnley were very poor against Chelsea. So whether you can take any comfort from that. Burnley are now on the ball. Goes into the box, gets saved by Sanchez. Easy save. Ball goes in the box by Burnley, gets defended. It was across the floor, so Burn, Bazuma, ball goes over to the other side of the park. Brighton could be in here with Connolly too hard. Surely offside, ref. Good save by Sanchez anyway. Offside flag's now gone up. I would say get told to keep that flag down because of the you know, to actually, but he's well off. Brighton are now on the ball in their own half. Bazuma. Come on, boys, let's do this. Guys, like the stream, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Brighton now on the ball, down the right hand side. Play into the box. Into the box it goes by Brighton. Looking for a head. Went headed wide. No, my pay. Got the head on that. Just over 8 minutes gone. Long ball forward by Burnley. Ball's put into the box. Sanchez saves. McAllister. Who keeps giving it away? Webster, Donk, Webster, Donk, back to Sanchez. Sanchez going to kick out. No referee's played on. Football might get a free kick there. Burn. McAllister. Shot. Corner Brighton. Come on, boys. Short corner by Brighton. Into the box it goes. Can't find the blue head. Brighton throwing. Burn. Webster. Come on, boys, let's get this going. Connolly. Big kick out by Pope. Come on, boys, let's do this. Guys, like the stream. If you say hello in the comments, I will try and talk to you as well during the game. Subscribe bottom right hand corner as well. Come on, boys. Sanchez, big kick out. Bangor gets head on that. Right. Oh, Connolly couldn't pick it up in the air. Webster. Bam, play into the box. Got deflected. Webster tries to chip into the box. Another Brighton corner. Come on! Don't do another short one, Brian. Get it straight into that box, please. Get it straight into that box. This is a bit of a weird corner. I've never seen this sort of corner thing before. You've got Webster, Dunk out wide on the box. And then it comes trying to find a head. Dunk tries to get his own, it can't. Burn. Another Brighton corner. Come on, boys. We could do this. That was a bit of a weird... Yeah, you had Dunk and Webster too far out the box. They weren't pulled up like we used to see. And that was a bit of a weird thing to see. But come on, boys. Don't play it short. Here it comes. Try and get a head on it. Oh, I went over the bar. Andre Taylor, the referee today. Sean Dyche trying to get tactics for his team. Guys, like the stream, subscribe, bottom right hand corner if you haven't already. Long good Free kick Burnley, really? Come on, boys. We can do this. Burnley are now on the ball. Brighton are playing man for man. This is what we need to see. Man for man. Don't let them kick the ball around. But Burnley are coming up on the left. Shot. Got deflected, I believe. Nope. I thought it might be a Burnley corner there, but not quite. Come on, boys. We can do this. Don't know quite what happened there. Andre Taylor thinks Blues whistle for something. So Sanchez got to retake the goal kick. Don't know what happened there. You can see the starting 11 above my head as well, including the subs and injuries. The latest injury we have is Sonny March, which was picked up at that win over Liverpool. He looks out for the rest of the season, unfortunately, but get well soon, Solly. Come on! We're just outside Burnley box. Burnley could be through here right down the right hand side. Into the box it goes for Burnley, straight into Sanchez's arms again. Hello! Feel free to say hello in the comments as well. I'll try and give you a shout out if I can pronounce your name. Also, you know, give this video a big fat thumbs up as well. Connolly went nearly in there. Ball went out of play. Brighton throwing. Just over nearly 17 minutes gone in this first half. Yeah, Net Pope got that, unfortunately. It's the long balls. It's the long balls with. I realise with Brighton. Well, I realise with a lot of teams actually. We play the long ball. Unless it dips, Newcastle have scored against Southampton as well. So, unless the ball dips, we ain't got the height to go onto it. Unfortunately, but. So Newcastle won up against Southampton. We need Southampton to win. Don't know how many points we're above Newcastle. So yeah, definitely need Southampton to win. I think the gap's only 2 points, the same with Burnley though. So Burnley got a free kick now. McAllister top Burnley taking a quick free kick there. Ashley Barnes obviously playing for Burnley player. Ashley Barnes is a player I've met, quite a few times. Into the box it goes for Burnley. It's up in the air. Come on, let's turn that into a counter attack. Brighton break it down the right with Mope, I believe. Takes it into the box. Brighton are looking for a penalty. Foul. This could be interesting. Could Brighton have a penalty? This be interesting because it did look right on the line. So, if that's the case, included to our Tottenham away game this season, it was a Stonewall pen for Harry Kane. It's just outside the box actually, just in the replay. Just outside the box. So Brighton free kick coming up. Ben but that's good. That's one of their centre backs but within the first 20 minutes of this game. That could be interesting for Burnley. Do they go ahead You know, bring them off out. Right, just while this free kick's being lined up, concussion subs are now in play by the Premier League. Concussion subs work if, but let's say Burnley used all 3 subs and they make a concussion sub. Because they made a concussion sub, we're allowed to make an extra one. So basically, if we make no subs, they make a concussion sub, we're allowed to make 4 changes. That's how the Premier League are working it. To be honest, I don't mind it. But that's how the concussion sub is being brought into the Premier League. Alan Connolly standing behind the Burnley wall. Not sure what View's trying to block. Things trying to block Nick Pope's View. Groves at Sox is going to take this one. Here it comes. Shot. Oh, just went wide. Come on, boys. We can do this. Guys, like the stream, subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Turf is a ground I've never actually personally been to. I've always wanted to go. Nick Pope goal kick coming up. For me, should be England number 1. Nick Pope. Don't forget we're heading into, well, it's supposed to be heading into Euros. Whether that happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. If you don't know, the Liverpool game against RB Leipzig can't be played in Leipzig's ground because the club, Germany's authorities will not give Liverpool permission and access to enter Germany to play that game. So, you know, Euro 2021 on that basis is still in the balance, considering it's supposed to be all around Europe. Burnley are now on the ball outside Brighton's penalty box. McNeil. Corner? Yeah, Burnley corner. So just over 20 minutes gone. And this game between Brighton versus Burnley, or Burnley versus Brighton, whatever way you want to call it. Burnley pass short corner. Sends it into the box. Fully well over the bar. Keep them up all day, Burnley, if you want. Come on, boys. Let's make it 13 points out of the last 5 games. If we do, I'll be over the moon. I'm actually over the moon with the Liverpool win, Tottenham. But this game, for me, personally, is a real benchmark. You know, okay, yeah, we beat Tottenham and Liverpool fairly. But, you know, we need to keep on winning. We ain't safe yet. And Burnley got a game in hand, and so have Fulham, and I believe that game in hand is Burnley versus Fulham. So, oh, big kick up by Burnley there. Come on, boys, let's do this. Sean Dash put his hand up for something, so unless he was moaning about something. Brighton now on the ball. Burn. Dunk. Back to Burn. Bazuma. Webster. Webster. Big header by Burnley. Webster. They're making it very tough for Brighton to get in their final third, even though attacking half at times. Bazuma now, who done that great goal at Burnley last season. Big kick up by Burnley. Get us defended. The lino has given a free kick to Burnley. Lewis Dunk handball. To actually see a replay. Dunk don't quite believe it because he did have his back to the ball. Yeah, this could be an interesting one on the VAR. To be honest, the number 27 did push Dunk into the ball, so. Come on, boys, we could do this, please. It's going straight into the box. There it goes. Saved by Sanchez. Basically took the whole Brighton team out. Bottom right. McNeil went underneath the wall. Bottom right hand corner, what probably was going in, but good save by Sanchez. So it still remains Burnley 0, Brighton 0. Into the box it goes by Burnley. Sanchez caught in mid-air. Come on, boys, we could do this. Andrew is having a word with James Tomkinson. Corner's got to be retaken. Back into the box it goes. I think Sanchez managed to save that one as well. Oh, Burnley. Brighton could be through here. Nick Pope's came out goal. Oh, come on. Being interesting about a red card here. I think he get a yellow, same as he did at the Arsenal game earlier against Villa. He went from goal over as the Fulham player down. So who's that been booked now, Okay. Jonathan Goldberg, whatever his name is. Number 7 for Burnley. You can see the kit numbers above my head as well. Brighton got a free kick just inside Burnley's half in the centre circle. Have a shot, Dunk. Why not? Brighton now on the ball, trying to break through. No. Burnley got a chance to counter attack. He's onside thanks to. I'm not sure who that is. Thinking might be Dunk. Burnley in the box now. Shot well over the bar. Come on, boys. We can do this. The seaman fell over by the looks of it. Yeah, but Sanchez got that ball down the with that corner there. Good save by Sanchez. Burnley are now on the ball in their own defensive half, so just over 15 minutes left of the original 45. Probably about a minute, 2 minutes added on. Long ball by Burnley is onside as well. Sanchez can't pick it up. Back pass. Maybe a back pass. Thank you, it's not. Big kick out by Sanchez. Nice little no, get to it right. Newcastle are now 2-0 up against Southampton, so Newcastle will go above us no matter which way this game goes, unless Brighton win it. Then it should, trying to work it out, I think Brighton go above Wolves if Brighton win, and then Newcastle go above Burnley. It should, I think that's how it goes. Kick up by Nick Pope. Connolly trying to put pressure on the left back of the right back of Burnley. Brighton throwing. So yeah, it should go, if Brighton win, Brighton, Wolves, Newcastle, Burnley, Fulham, West Brom, Sheffield United. Brighton could have a cross in here. Brighton lose it just outside Burnley's penalty box. Come on, boys. Oh, Burnley win possession back. He's looking for support up his left angle. He's had to pass it back. Come on, Brighton. You need to make them balls count. Go pass it back. You need to get forward. I think Maupay tries to look for the long ball. And Connolly's looking for the long ball. Free kick Brighton, surely. Nope. Referee's told him to get up. Ben White as well. Burnley are now in Brighton's half. Very much. Still Burnley on the ball. Don't forget, Burnley and us have got something in common as well, that they have both beaten Liverpool on... No, we didn't beat Liverpool. No, we didn't. So we both have beaten Liverpool. Burnley beat them at Turf Moor. We beat them at Anfield. So we've both got that in common. Obviously, Burnley are just trying to look to survival. So are we. Everyone's saying the survival gap is between 35 and 37 points. A draw would take Brighton up to 23 points, I believe. And roughly the same with Burnley. I think Burnley would be on 23. No, we're on. I think it takes on like something like 21, 22. Anyway, Burnley's now on the ball. How long till half time? Just over 10 minutes. I'll tell you what, I think Brighton need to liven up a bit second half. Long ball by Burnley. Brighton now on the ball with Dunk. For Tom Man. Brighton down the ball outside Burnley top. I'm not sure who it is. Because they did put McAllister down there, but McAllister's down the middle, so. Fatoma managed to take the defender on into the box. It goes Brighton corner. Come on, boys! Guys, like this stream. Subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Come on! Andre Taylor's doing his laces up. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. Neil May plays in there. Ball's going straight in. No short corners, I can tell. Here it comes. Well, wide, whatever. Another Brighton corner, I believe, though. Yes, it is it. Yes, it is. It's another Brighton corner. So looking forward to my dinner tonight. Guys, like the stream, subscribe, bottom right hand corner, Brighton Square corner. Got Aaron Connolly in there, the big centre backs as well. Here it comes. Header. Goal! Brighton 1-0 up. Not sure who it was. Lewis Dunk. Dunk's one of our own. From Withdean to Wembley, everywhere we go. Well, I'm just making sure it's going to stand before I change it. Should stand. Please say that stands, please. Dunk's one of our own. From Withdean to Wembley. Good header by Dunk. Just gotta make sure it stands before putting it out. And it will stand, so it's Brighton 1, Burnley 0. Dunk's one of our own. From Withdean to Wembley, everywhere we go. Block shots to score goals. Dunk's one of our own. Right, come on, boys. Come on. Whipping by Burnley. Sanchez caught in mid-flight. Come on, boys. Possible first look at concussion subs in this game. Burns through. Into the box it goes. Burnley are now in possession. The player was down, so it went out of play. It would have been interesting to see if Burnley will kick it out. Who is it down? Ashley Barnes. He's up on his feet. Just seeing what happened here. Oh, his hand. So no concussion sub. Believe that Sanchez bent his hand back as Sanchez came in to save it. Sort of went, so it looks alright, but bit of pain on his face, so it'll be an interesting one. See if we see him in the second half. Burnley play a long ball forward. Believe Brighton should have had a bit of a free hit there, but Burnley play a long ball. Nope. Webster's got it. Long ball forward. Burnley win a cheap free kick. So I believe it now be Brighton 25 points. Wolves, Newcastle, Burnley, Fulham, West Brom, Sheffield United. Burnley could be through. Hero deflected his own player. Burnley shot again, went over the bar. Come on, boys, we're doing this. From Ruthdane to Wembley, everywhere we go. Block shots and score goals, dunks from goal. So it's Brighton 1, Burnley 0. 5 minutes, well, less than 5 minutes left of the original 45 in the first half. Connolly tried to allow it off to Mope, didn't quite work out, but so it's Connolly down the right. Burnley tried playing in the box, gets deflected. Burnley is still outside Brighton's penalty box. Burnley is still on the ball in their own defensive half now, where Brighton managed to push them back. Connolly on the ball now. Got now Mope away, got two down the right, take a shot himself, just went wide. Unlucky Connolly. Did it go forward or did he save it? Okay, I think he saved it actually. Another Brighton corner. Come on, let's make it 2 before half time. Come on! In the box it goes. Nick Pope comes out and collects that one. Burnley are now on the ball. Inside Brighton's half. Ball gone forward by Burnley. Burn. Headers out. Just less than 2 minutes left of the original 45. Probably a minute or two added on. Westwood. Bazuma plays the long ball forward. Connolly's the furthest man down. Mope. He's got McAllister is running down his left as well, and he had Connolly more central. Went McAllister. Webster. Ball over the top, straight to Nick Pope's arms. Tomkinson. Burnley on the ball, just inside their defensive half. Trying to find something here. Ball goes into the box, no doubt it gets defended. And it gets defended as well. So Burnley corner coming up. Guys, like the stream, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Brighton 1, Burnley 0 at Turf Moor. Who can remember this game last season where it kept Brighton in the Premier League with that great Bazuma goal? 1 minute added on as well. Sanchez with a big goal kick, 1 minute added on. We're well into that minute, as you can see on the clock on the screen. That clock is up to date with this clock on this match. Burnley could be in here. Done it through. Shot saved by Sanchez. He's been a great keeper today, Sanchez. He really has. Ball gone back into the box. Sanchez saves again. I think to have Sanchez, one of our own, is a brilliant way of showing our academy. First time I actually saw Robert, when actually being there, it came off the bar as well. So great tip on the bar by Robert, I believe he got a hand of that. First time I saw him was that test event I did way back in June, where it first looked like our fans could be returning. And he came on for Christian Walters, who picked up an injury. And there's the half-time whistle. So Brighton 1, Burnley 0 at the half-time whistle. I'm going to try and get the up-to-date table. Because I actually want to know what it's going to look like if it remains like this. I mean, I'm not just interested in, I'm interested in Newcastle as well, so... So, as it stands, Burnley will be in 17th, Fulham will be in 18th, Newcastle will be in 16th with 23 points, Wolves are still yet to play, Newcastle won't, 25 points Newcastle will have, Brighton will have 27 points, Wolves will have 26 points, but Wolves are still yet to play, and I'm guessing they play tomorrow, and I might even have a look at that because... You know, I think it's needed, like how it's going so far. So, but I'll get that up on my phone. Hold on, I'm just trying to get this back. Right, there you go. You want to give me a screen? 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 Right, so I'll put it up on it. You won't be able to see it, but I'll read it off here. Dunks one of our... Come on, boys. And Southampton have got one back against Newcastle. Which obviously great for us, I think. You know, Southampton still need to win though. Wolverhampton played Leicester tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Then you got the game I'm covering, so I probably will talk about that Leicester Wolverhampton game. Pardon me. Spurs play West Brom tomorrow at 12 o'clock, so I'll probably watch that game before coming live. And then it's Sheffield United Chelsea. So, you know, we've got a big big game tomorrow. Be cheering on Leicester in that game for sure. From Worthing to Wembley. From So Southampton have scored one back against Newcastle. Southampton still need to win that game, in my opinion anyway. Not just for that sort of, our reason, but Southampton have got their own goals in mind. From So Southampton have scored one against Newcastle. Guys, like the stream, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Say hello in the comments if you want to have a shout out as well. I'll try and pronounce your name. But yeah, Southampton lead. Not lead, they're behind at Newcastle by 2-1. Brighton's 1-0 up. More than happy with it. Just putting the analysis. Brighton's had 5 attempts. Burnley 11. Shots on target, Burnley 4. We've had 2. We've had 6 corners. They've only had 2. Possession 51-48 in Burnley's favour. Just replaying the goal now. We absolutely got up there and just nutted that ball in. Absolute, hard head. Pretty much free header as well. Look at the replay. Lost his marker. Sanchez has kept us in this game though, really. That bottom, just replayed the free kick, that bottom right. Coming into the box, saved this one as well. That was a close one. Corner, bottom right. He done well to get out to that one. Second half coming up, dunk. Literally, put Brighton 1-0 up. Southampton have scored against Newcastle, so let's just see how his second half goes. I'm hoping the boys get maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's just see how this second half goes though. Second half literally coming up. So my plan's working out to do this game, come off, have dinner, I'll be back for the Man United Everton game, which is an 8 o'clock kickoff tonight, and then tomorrow, just the one game from me, Liverpool versus City, and then Monday off, and then I'll come back for the FA Cup, and it kicks off, I believe, with Man United as well, so. From 15 to Wembley. Feel free to say hello, guys. Also, feel free to like the stream if you haven't already. And feel free to subscribe bottom right hand corner if you haven't already. So I've got Lewis Dunk's tune in my head. We've been to Wembley, everywhere we go, block shots. So when I know why I'm shaking my head, it's because I'm doing Lewis Dunk's song in my head. 1-0 Brighton, great header by our captain. Just hope we can keep up in the second half. Like the stream, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. This is my first game out of 2 today. I'll do the Man United Everton game, which is a big game in the Premier League. Obviously I'm more worried about this game first, and then, but what a brilliant 13 points out of 5 games this will be for Brighton if we manage to hold on, or even make it better, double our goal scoring line, or even treble it. Let's go out and get 2 more goals. So second half coming up. Obviously Brighton's next game is against Leicester on Wednesday night in the FA Cup. I'll be covering that one as well. That's already ready to, happen. So I'll be doing that one. Then Brighton's next league game, I can't remember who it's against, but I'll be doing that one as well. So the second half's just around the corner. So just give you what I'm doing on this channel. Man United Everton tonight. Liverpool Man City tomorrow. Tuesday, Man United, I can't remember who I got in the cup, but I'm doing the Man United game. Wednesday, Brighton Leicester. Thursday, I'll be doing the Wolves Southampton game, which is quite interesting because they're playing in the league right now. So, and then I'll be probably taking the Friday off, and then I'll be back on Saturday. I'm not quite sure what games yet. I've got to sit down and work all that out, but there's a lot of football coming up. A lot of football, or a lot of live reactions anyway. So half time, second half, literally just around the corner. Brighton 1, Burnley 0. Time to start getting everything ready. Just replaying this goal. Great header by Dunk. Not thinking why Burnley put him off as well. Come on, boys. Fulham and West Ham have turned up at Craven Cottage. So Fulham West Ham after this game, and then Man United Everton a bit later on, a game I'll be covering. So if you're doing that, mate, if you ain't got, they got Wolves, Leicester, Liverpool City. I'm doing that game. Sheffield United, Chelsea, Leeds, Crystal Palace, all to come up tomorrow. Big Super Sunday there. Leeds, Crystal Palace. Ooh. I thought Jay Rodriguez... Didn't Jay Rodriguez start? I thought he did. Okay. I thought he started. Obviously not. So both teams, I believe, are now out. Robert Sanchez. He's kept Brighton in this game this first half, to be honest. Burnley got kick-off. So here we go for the second half. Burnley versus Brighton at Turf Moor. Brighton are 1-0 up in that first half. Come on, boys. Come on. Big kick out by Sanchez. Nice header, but I believe that's Dunk. Brighton now on the ball, inside Burnley's half. With Bazuma. For top man. Back to Bazuma. White. Brighton corner. Early in this second half, Brighton have their first corner in this second half already. Come on, Dunk, get a second one. Straight into the box by Groves. Still up in the air. I think Nick Pope saved that one. Sanchez, big kick up. Obviously all the players need to get back in their positioning after that corner. If you want to know how my clock works, basically I'll do 2:45. So in the second half, when it comes up 10 minutes, that's 10 minutes gone in the second half. No, Nick Pope didn't get to that corner, in matter of fact. Burnley are now on the ball in their own in their own half. Big kick up there by Burnley. Believe it might be a free kick to Brighton. Adam Webster gave it. Managed to get Ralph Barnes. Okay, we take that. So yeah, as I was saying, basically my timer, so it said 3 minutes, so it's 3 minutes whatever seconds are gone in the second half. It's the best way I could do it at this minute in time. Guys, like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Brighton now on the ball. Go on, turn. Too late. Come on, boys. Let's make it 2. Let's make it 2. Go on. Pull it in. Connolly's on the ball. Puts it across too hard. And Moore went for a shot and went well wide. Nice little laugh by Mope. He went for the stripe shot, Moore went for the cross in my opinion. Oh, Brighton could be through on a Burnley mistake. Connolly. 1-on-1. Shot. He had no support there either, so he had to shoot. Didn't Pope get a save to this? No. So it went over. Come on, boys. We could do this. Come on, please. Brighton free kick. I don't know quite what happened there. Down the park it goes for Brighton. Burnley are now on the ball in their own half. Peterson for Burnley's on the ball now. Peterson puts it into the box. Late Burnley arrival. Brighton get that defended. All the way back to Sanchez. Bit risky by Brighton. Burnley are now on the ball outside Brighton's half. Brighton managed to push it back after that mistake. Burnley are now on the ball outside Brighton's penalty box. Burnley corner. Burnley play a short corner. Burnley go all the way back to Nick Pope. So it's coming up to the 10-minute mark in the second half. Guys, like the stream if you haven't already. Nick Pope gives a big kick forward. Burnley is still on the ball. Big kick by Dunk, I believe it was. Burnley managed to keep it in. Put it into the box. Gets defended. Burnley still on the ball. Shot. Pinning for handball. I don't think he's going to give that. Peterson saved by Sanchez. Shot again. 1-1. That was coming. Gonna wait till it's officially been given. No, it's gotta be no offsides because he's way too far back. And Burnley's equalised. So just coming up to the 10-minute mark and Burnley have equalised. Burnley could be in again here. McNeil, straight across. Lucky he didn't manage to get his foot on it, otherwise it would have possibly been 2-1 Burnley. Burnley 1, Brighton 1. I mean, it was coming. Burnley were playing some really good football. Even the first half, we were slightly up against it, but score update. Southampton brought it back 3-2 up at Newcastle. Ball gone into the box by Burnley. Burnley is still on the ball. Saved into Sanchez's arms. Header off Dunk. Dunk's goals cancelled out. 1-1. Andre Taylor tells one of the Brighton players to get up. I thought he'd been dragged to the ground. Burnley is still on the ball. This game has pretty much flipped from whatever to whatever. Burnley are now up on the right hand side. Put it across the box. He's got to it. Not sure it was. Put his body on and I was thinking it might have been White. Into the box it goes. 2-1 Burnley. Oh no, side netting. That's close. I thought I was in. Offside as well. I'm just going to have a look at this. Was he offside? It was actually off the pitch by the looks of things, so I don't think the goal stands, but Brighton free kick in the centre circle. McAllister's holding his ear. Oh, number 4 for Burnley. Cook. elbowed McAllister's ear. Come on, boys. No. For Tom Mann, Brighton's had 1% of his action area within the last 5 minutes. 1. And also there goes Brighton's clean sheet record. I think we 3 games with a clean sheet in a row, so Peterson, Tomkinson, Burnley could be through here. Andre has waved away a penalty. Brighton could turn this into an attack themselves. You ain't never given a free kick for that, really? Andre's very hard today. It's very hard to get a free kick off. Peterson. Come on, Brighton. Burnley play the long ball up. Left X is offside. Into the box it comes. Gets a Burnley corner. Welbeck's coming on. I'm not sure who. And Trossard's coming on as well. Sean Dyche is still moaning. Referees had to go over a word with him. So you've got Welbeck and Trossard coming on, I believe. Don't know who they're going to come on for, but something definitely needs to change in this game for Brighton. Corner coming in from Burnley anyway. Just waiting to be taken. Guys, like the stream. Subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Corner comes in. Headers. Could have gone anywhere. Really could have gone anywhere. What's happening? Another corner for Burnley. Really? Sean Dyche still might not full fish. Will have to go careful, others won't get sent off. Where do you want to sit, Sean Dyche? You've got a complete empty stadium in front of you. Where do you want to sit? Corner coming in, Westwood. What's he giving this time? I believe it's a goal kick to Brighton. So let's see what happened. Bit hard to tell. Welbeck's on. Connolly's off. Pardon me. Trossard's on. Mopey's off. Okay. Bit of a... Okay, that's a bit weird. I won't... Trossard has been in goal scoring form though. He might have made it 2 up at Liverpool with that goal. We're never actually 100% sure which way that went. But... Burnley got a free kick inside Brighton's half. Coming up to 25 minutes left. seagulls are off him. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but straight into the box by Burnley. Sanchez comes out and claims it. Throwing Brighton inside their own half. For Tom Man. White tries to play Welbeck through. Welbeck couldn't quite get to it, but he's putting the defender under pressure. Welbeck. Bazuma shot well over. So it's Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Burnley scored early in the second half. Welbeck's on, Trossard's on, Maupay's off and Connolly. Burnley get another corner. Come on Brighton, sort this out! This is what frustrates me to the core. Ball goes in, Sanchez has to save that one. Not sure if it got head on it, but Burnley now play it back into the box. Sanchez catches. Sanchez does a big goal kick, tried to set Brighton on the counter attack. Bit too overpowered for Welbeck. Just 25 minutes left within this game. Burnley 1, Brighton 1. I'm so frustrated. Big kick out by Pope. Burnley now on the ball. We're now on in Brighton's half. Sends one of them through. Another defender, another Burnley corner. Well defended by Webster. Here it comes, corner comes in, deflected, long volley, well over by Burnley. So even though he scored quite early on, this game still frustrating for me. We're a bit too much off the pace, but that goal was coming by Burnley, and if Brighton's not careful, we will get another one. Good kick out by Sanchez. Go on, Trossard. Nice little bit of skill by Trossard there. Put it into the box. Lobbed over to the opposite side of the park. Webster tries to put it in. Welbeck strands George Pope's arms. Just as nearly 20 minutes left to play in this game. Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Peterson. May. Tonkinson. Long ball at the park by Tonkinson. Could be through here. Sanchez had to sort of defend and be goalkeeper at the same time. Offside as well. The flag's gone up luckily, otherwise Burnley would have had another corner. Was he offside though? Bit tight from that camera angle. Pardon me. Sanchez, big goal kick out. Burnley now on the ball again outside Brighton's box, into the box it goes. No! Good save by Sanchez. What a save. Tell you what, if it weren't for Sanchez, double save as well. We sort of saved it once, then got on top, so double save. Hit his chest as well the first time, so it nearly went over. Webster's down injured to add to Brighton. Problem at the back. Has Brighton got anyone at the back? Try and think. Liverpool City, another game we'll be doing tomorrow. Webster's up on his feet. He's walking gingerly. Well, I don't think he'll play on. Just seeing what happened there. He's hopping. Okay, might be alright. Hopefully, touch wood. Big goal kick by Sanchez. Burnley are now on the ball. Up. The ball goes up to the other side. Brighton trying to hit him on the counter here with Ben White. Ben White. Welbeck, what are you doing all the way up here? Dan Burn. Zuma. We're going all the way back to Sanchez at this rate. Burnley now back on the ball. Peterson. Burnley could be through here. Burnley could be through. Sanchez has to go pick it up. Webster's down again. So it remains Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Burnley have been a much better team in this game, to be honest. It's hard for me to say after, you know, the hype of Liverpool and Spurs, but Lallana's getting ready to come and making that third change. So what am I guessing? For Tom Mann, Dunk, White, Lallana will step into midfield. So Brighton made all three of their subs. One's forced. So Webster's now off. Adam Lallana is now on. Just 15 minutes left to go of the original 90. Can Brighton still walk away with all 3 points? I'll be happy with a point if I'm being honest, because Brighton have been, you know, a bit poor now and again. Since Burnley scored, Burnley have all the attack, managing to hold us off. But take it from our last 2 performances, it has been pretty bad. Guys, like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe, bottom right hand corner. I'll be back later on with Man United versus Everton. But with Sanchez, oh, get rid of it! Get rid of it! Throw in Burnley. I'll be happy to walk over a point tonight and take that from the highs we've had, Spurs and Liverpool. We've been nothing like it. Burnley on the ball here again, playing it through. Surely that's got to be a ref. Sanchez went down to get it. Ashley Barnes slid tackle. I'm not sure whether the keeper had it. No, he didn't actually, so fair play Ashley Barnes. Big kick out by Sanchez. Sanchez. Another from Burnley. Coming up to 10 minutes left in this second half. Guys, thanks for all the likes. And if you hit the subscribe button as well. So it still remains Burnley 1, Brighton 1. About 13 minutes, no, 12 minutes or so left to play. Big kick up there by Burnley. Shot, defended, deflected, whatever you want to call it. Get it out! From Brighton. Sanchez is now on the ball. Zuma. Dunk. White. Lana. Zuma. For Tom Man. Groves. What you put up in the air for? You ain't got the height. Trossard puts it into the box. Strands Pope's arms. Zuma. Groves. Lana. Tries to put it across. Gets defended. Penalty, surely. Come on, ref. Might have a good shot for a penalty. McAllister's down. Kick it out, White. Kick it out. Okay, so we're not going to get nothing. Zuma. Burn. White. For Tom Man. White. For Tom Man. Come on. Tom Man tries to play forward. No one going for it. What's the point? Burnley are now on the roll. Move Nick Pope. Zuma. Groves. White. Sanchez, just kick it out. Okay. So it remains Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Just over 5 minutes to go. Bazuma. Burn. Ball given away again. Fair play to White, he did try and close that pipe down. Free kick, ref, come on! No. Burnley are back on the ball. In their own defensive half. Burnley are through again. Sanchez saves. Groves. Ball's all the way back to Sanchez. Bazuma, Sanchez. Bazuma. Brighton lose the ball. Burnley is still on the ball. Less than 5 minutes left now. After original 90. I would happily take a point. I would happily take a point. Back in the box. Back in the box it goes, but for Burnley, headers across. Like he has a couple of blue shirts. Back in Burnley's favour. Passed on Groves. Groves. Lallana. Goes into the box by Brighton. Down, tries to come back page, he was covered. Player down in the box for Brighton. McAllister again. Made all our subs as well. Unless he's concussed. Seeing what happened here. Might be a good shout for a penalty, you know. Come on, please give a penalty. It'd be a bit unfair and bad, to be honest, but McAllister's alright. Surprised they had any trouble for that way, not even a yellow card, because no one near the boy brushed his arm against McAllister's face, so. Just coming into 3 minutes left. Of the original 90. No, it's a minute left, sorry. Burnley are now on the ball. Big kick up by Burnley. Burnley on the ball for Burnley. Brighton look like they'll be happy to settle with a point. So glad, to be honest. Burnley is still on the ball. Sanchez managed to get out of the air. Right, come on, Brighton. If you're going to score, you're going to need to do it now, really. Right, we're into 90 minutes. I'm just seeing how long it's going to be added on. 3 minutes is added on. 3 additional minutes. Hey Lampardy. Best fullback. I like the username. Please don't say Burnley got a free kick for that. Like the video if you haven't already subscribed. Even if you're watching this on repeat, I'll be back later on tonight with Man United versus Everton. Big kick out by Sanchez. Burnley try and break through. Lucky Brighton have got 2 centre backs there. Burnley could make it. No, maybe not. Burnley corner. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be back Wednesday night with a Brighton live watch along. Brighton Leicester in the FA Cup. Corner coming in from Westbrook for Burnley. Header, no one there. Burnley still on the ball. Tries to put it back in the box. Sanchez arms. Come on, let's at least get a point. I'll be happy with a point today. Long ball forward. Free kick Burnley. Really, ref? You ain't giving them all day and you give this one. Really? Burnley are now on the ball. Just outside Brighton's penalty area. Tries to put it into the box. Gets header flick, deflected. Bit like pinball. It's all going over the place. And there's the final whistle, so it finishes. Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Guys, I'll be back later on tonight. Guys, you know what to do. Give it a big fat thumbs up if you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. And ciao for now.